What's up, guys? How are you doing today? Welcome to the first part of the training series. And you know what? The next 30 days is going to be amazing because I've got a lot of talks for you guys. And trust me, you're going to go from zero, from newbie to making your first 1 million naira on the internet in the next 30 days. Now, today's topic is the pyramid of the money makers. You see, I'm just like you. You see, I was just like you 10 years ago, trying to make an headway in this internet business. I bought a series of ebooks, video courses. I read a lot of things. In fact, I got scammed trying to learn the rudiments of this internet business. But you know what? I never gave up. Then I decided to study the top guys in the industry then. It was then I discovered the secrets of actually making money online. And that's the number one thing you need to know today. Now, the only way you can make money on the internet is either you're selling a product or you're rendering a service. And before you think about, oh, I don't know, I hate selling, I don't know how to sell, hold on a little bit. As you're looking at me, I hate selling as well. But now the internet has given you the opportunity to sell to people without even seeing them. All you have to do is to do this in writing. How awesome is that? No other medium can give you something like that. So the opportunities on the internet is endless. It depends on how good you are and how ready you are to take up this opportunity. You see, back in 2010 when I was just getting started, I do not have anybody to finance my business. I do not have any connection or anything to get started. All I had then was just the passion to kickstart this business, the willingness, and I was ready to take action as far as I find the right information. That was all I had then. And you know what happened? The first thing I did is to monetize my skill because I was dead broke. I do not have any money. I don't have a bank account. Do I even have a bank account then? No, I do not have a bank account. I needed to monetize my skill. And what did I do? I wasn't that conversant with online business, but that is actually where I was going to. But I needed to start somewhere. So what did I do? I decided to offer my skill, which is graphic designing. So I decided to offer that skill and I was being paid for the service. Now, I didn't just collect the money and start spending the money. I was actually saving that money in order to kickstart the main business which I wanted to do. So you need to understand this. You need money to start your internet business. And if you're dead broke, even if you don't have any business yet, you don't have anything, then you must have a particular skill. If you don't have a particular skill, then learn any of this lucrative skill. There are various courses online that teach you how to actually render services online on places like Fiverr, Freelance, and a lot of them like that. And you can even offer these services locally. All you need to do is just to pick up a skill that you can render to people. Maybe social media management skill, maybe writing skill, maybe designing skill, maybe anything. The skill may be on anything that you know that people are willing to pay for. That is the first step. And it is the first stage in the pyramid. I'm still going to send you the image of the pyramid. The pyramid is like in triangle form, as you know. Then at the top of it, we have the skill. Then at the base, we have the knowledge and we have the e-commerce. And this was formulated by me, and I'm going to explain how this is going to change your life for good. And how, by focusing on this system, this method, you'll be able to move from zero, from being dead broke to making millions of naira every single month. So now, like I said earlier on, the first thing is you have to get a skill. And if you have a skill, try and monetize the skill. How do you monetize the skill? Offer services to people. If you're good at designing websites, get 2 to 3 or 4 people to pay you for your service. Even if you charge a ridiculous amounts like 20 or 30,000 per website, at the end of the day you have like 60 or 80,000 naira. Now, you just have to get a skill to monetize if you do not have any source to fund your business. So that's the first step. It's either you monetize your skill or you get a job. Get a job and offer your skill in that company. You get paid, then you save part of that money till you have the exact figure you need to start the business. Now, freelancing is a cool business. A lot of people make money rendering services, but I stopped that years back, as far back as 2011, and I'm going to tell you why. When you are into freelance business, you make money for the time spent, and that way you don't have leverage, and leverage is very, very important when it comes to making money. It means anytime you don't work, you don't make money. It's just like your regular job. Anytime you don't work, anytime you don't go to the office, then you're not getting paid. But it's a good way to get started. It's a good way to raise funds for the main business you want to do. Like I said, if you have heard my story before, I was getting paid 4,000 naira per month in 2010. But that was not the goal. I was actually working in order to raise funds, and I was able to raise my first 50,000 naira and also open my first bank account that same year. Fast forward to 10 years after now, I've done over 500 million naira in sales on the internet, both in Nigeria and on international platform. Both in Nigeria and international, like in countries like US, UK, Canada, I sold my softwares and digital products to customers around the globe. So now, it's just for you to know where you're starting from, which is if you don't have cash, you're short of cash, you're dead broke, try to monetize your skill, either working for a company to raise money, that is get a job, or you offer your services. Get people to pay you for your skill, that is offer your services to them. A very good place to get started if you don't want to work for someone is Fiverr. So once you have that, then you're good to go. But like I said, there are limitations, and that is why this kind of business, you are limited when it comes to income. Your income is limited because if you don't work, you don't get paid. You only work when you get paid, and you cannot scale up that kind of business. What do I mean by scale up? Scale up is like growth in business. That is, okay, you have a forecast. In the next 30 days, I'm going to make $1 million. The next 30 days, I want to double that effort and make 3 million. Next 30 days, I want to double that effort and make 4 million. But when it comes to freelancing, trust me, it's hard. And I'm going to explain why. Because human effort is required. When you're offering your skills or your services, you cannot do more than one job at a time. And that is where leverage comes in. So that way, your income is restricted. But now, when you move to the base of the pyramid, where we have the knowledge and the e-commerce, that is where the money is. And in the image you're going to see, which I'm sending to you, you see the dollars there. Because you can make loads of money at the base, and that's why it's wide, and that why the top is so narrow and small, because the money, the income you can make there is limited. So now, when you move down to the base of the pyramid, either the knowledge or the e-commerce, this is actually where you make the money, and that is where leverage comes in place. Now, I'm going to start with the knowledge business. Knowledge business is all about selling digital products, turning your skill, your idea into business. Now I'm going to explain to you. Imagine someone that knows how to design websites. If you are going to get a job, let's say you are designing one website per day and you have 30 days, you're collecting 20,000. At the end of the day, let's say the number of jobs you're going to get is 1.2 million naira worth of job, which is very possible that you might not even design one website per day. But let's just assume you're designing one website per day. In 30 days, you have 1.2 million. Now, you cannot do more than that. You cannot make more than that, except you're charging more for your services. But now, come to think of it, that same knowledge that you have, that same skill that you have, which is web designing, you now convert it into a video tutorial. Do you understand my point? Like, you convert that same idea into a video tutorial, and that video tutorial, you price it for 10,000 naira. Now, there are millions of people out there that want to move into the IT industry. They want to know how to design websites. They want to know how to code. Now, your videos is targeted at them. All you have to do is just to come online, build a sales page for your website, for your products, run adverts, and start getting visitors. Depending on how much you have, that will determine how much you're going to make. Let's say on Facebook now, Facebook, if you're targeting Nigerians, at least you can be spending like, let's say, 10 to 20 naira per click. So which means if you want to get like 1,000, you spend like 20,000 naira in a day. And at the end of the month, selling your video products, you can reach up to like 100 sales in a month. You can reach up to like 200 sales in a month. You can reach up to like 300 sales in a month. And you know what? You only have to do that work once, and you get paid for life for as long as you want to keep selling that product. That is what is called leverage. You do it once and you can sell thousands and thousands and thousands of copies of that product because it's a digital product. It can't finish. Do you understand? So that's why knowledge business is so huge in the world, and it's a business that is worth $1.9 trillion annually. So all you have to do is just to grab your own share in the knowledge business. And the other one, or the side of the base of the pyramid, is called the e-commerce. This is about selling physical products. This also has its own benefits. The only difference between the both of them is that one, you have to restock when it comes to e-commerce. You're selling physical products, so you can exhaust it. So you have to restock whatever you're selling. Maybe home appliances, maybe electronics, maybe whatever it is. You have to always restock. That's the difference between physical products and knowledge products. Knowledge products is digital. The overhead cost is so low because you don't spend so much money in manufacturing the products. You just create it once and you sell. You can actually deliver anywhere in the world because it's digital. But with physical products, you have to spend money in shipping. Courier company charges you to ship products to different parts of the country or even outside the country. But trust me, this is where the money is. The knowledge business and the e-commerce. But if you're dead broke and you don't even have anything to get started, you start at the top of the pyramid, which is getting a skill. There are so many ways you can learn different skills online. Go to udemy.com. You can learn different skills. Go to edx.org. You can learn different skills that you can now monetize later and people pay you for. Now, this is not your long-term goal. It's just a short-term goal to raise money in order to fund any of the two businesses below. Now, come to think of it, I told you the skill I had then was only able to make me like, let's say, 100,000 in that year. But ever since I moved to the knowledge business and the e-commerce business, I've generated over 500 million naira in sales in 10 years. So think about that. Think about what this shift is going to do in your life. So in the next couple of days, I'm going to show you how to kickstart your own digital or physical business. That is how to build a sustainable, real internet business online. This doesn't have to do with all this get paid, all those nonsense, MLM, all those Ponzi. No. Building a real sustainable business. Look at me now. This is what I've been doing for the past 10 years. And I was able to finance everything I've been doing in this life with this same business. So now you know the truth. There's only one way to make money online, which is either selling a product or rendering a services. And now I've explained the disadvantages of actually rendering services. You're limited, your income is fixed. But when you sell a product, either physical or digital products, you have this internet leverage. You can sell a lot of copies. Do you understand? And this has not just worked for me alone. I've trained thousands of people, and I have hundreds of students that are millionaires as well, and they've made their millions on the internet. They've built their houses as well from the internet, bought cars, travel around the world, right from the same business as well. So you are not going to be an exemption in this case. So you've gotten the exact blueprint you need to know about how to transition from dead broke to freedom lifestyle, which is you have to follow the pyramid of the money makers. Your skill, you monetize your skill first. Once you raise enough money, you divert into either the knowledge business or the e-commerce business, and of course you can do the two together. So let me know what you think about this video down below. Thank you. Expect the next video It's going to be awesome. Like, trust me, I'm going to tear all these things apart, and you're going to see how you can actually venture into this business even if you have never done anything online before. See you next time. Bye.